I'm a race car driver, flying down the straight and taking the corner like a champ. Oh yeah, that's me. I love my car, but not in that way. Or is it in that way? I don't know. Would it be wrong? I don't know either. I'm flying through space and time in my car like it's a TARDIS. Oh yeah, I should paint my car blue because that will be dapper. Oh yeah, I'm a doctor driver, flying through time like I'm a chimpanzee.
How's it going, guys? It's Thomas on Planet Tech. Welcome back to another stream. It has been a hot minute. How are you guys doing? I hope you're well. Yeah, I'm back. I am streaming once again. I don't really know what happened last week, to be honest. I think I was still on the fallout of Brickworld. Still a bit exhausted from that. And yeah, just was away last week. But today we are back streaming. Members, I will be back properly, hopefully in some sort of normal schedule this time next week. We should be pretty good there. But yeah, nothing crazy tonight. We are just going to be sorting some of the parts draft sets from Chicago. We have I've dug out 3 at the moment. I've got the Pirates. What am I talking about? The Hagrid's Hut, the Tiny Plants, or the Friends Botanical Garden. I think I got the least unique elements in the Tiny Plants, and I think there are less likely to be pieces in this that I already have like some portion of that is somewhat sorted. So I feel like if I sort the Tiny Plants one first, I can bag all that stuff up, and I'm probably not going to have too many repeats, so they can pretty much just go straight away. So I think I'm going to start with that one. But before I do, I'll check in with everybody that is here. If you bought I hope you bought the members suitable gifts after being AWOL last week. Oh, I do apologize. Wait, hang on, where's our music gone? It's like completely gone now. Where has it gone? Sounds like it doesn't want to... Oh, no, because I muted it. That would be why. There we go. We don't need to start music, can we? Okay, that's better. Right, where do we get to? So, yes, I do apologize, Simon, but there will be there'll be members that are... there'll be videos that are available to all members, so all of the Chicago vlogs are going to be available to all the members because I missed out on content over the last couple of weeks, like whilst I was in Chicago and after as well. So I'm just going to make all of the Chicago vlogs. There's going to be technically 6 if you could include the preparing one that I did yesterday. So there's going to be 6 Chicago vlogs all posted this week, and they'll be up for members. So be on the lookout for those. Oaktown Bricks, hello, how are you doing? BR Bricks as well. Hello, good to see you, Oaktown in Chicago. Just vibing, straight vibing, BR Bricks. Absolutely. If you could like the stream, that'd be much appreciated. 1 like equals I was gonna say money for Rosie on that play, but we don't want to do that. We don't want to encourage that. But yeah, if you could like the stream, that'd be much appreciated. Hey Emily, Costa Bricks, good to see you. King Oldendorf is here. Hello. To be honest, I thought Sam locked you up last week because you were too quiet until today. No, fair enough. No, Sam hasn't locked me up yet. I'm sure the second I mentioned the pod race, he might try to lock me up though. We had a bit of a disaster show with that one, so yeah. Hopefully he's ready to get building again soon. Fingers crossed. Who knows? Can't wait to go on stealthy. Yeah, door part should be good, man. Hopefully it falls on a day that everyone can do. That should be good fun. Okay, let's open these Tiny Plants, shall we? Let me just check the face build cam. In fact, I'll just click on it. It's probably... Oh, it is there. Look at that. So I'm going to use my handy dandy non-sponsored, but Home Essentials. If you do want to sponsor me, it'll be much appreciated. I can use some of these. I've also got the smaller ones here as well. So they just stack so well. I'll be using some of these. And I've also got some of the smaller storage unit stuff. O-Town says, I'm doing well. How about you? Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm a bit warm in this jumper. So I'm going to go change that in a second. But yeah, no, all is good, man. All is good. We had some new leaks yesterday of the Ahsoka set, and who was the other one? What was the other one? Oh, the Desert Skiff. The Skiff, bit pricey, but honestly, not the like. I looked at it again. I was like, it's not the worst. It's not the most overpriced Lego Star Wars set that's out on the market. Sam pointed out the Tantive, and I much agree with him on that one. But it looks fine. I didn't really like the Skiff, to be honest. It was like, I don't believe it is. I think it's a teal separator. But yeah. Which one is stealth again? I love me some Nemesis. Yeah, I think Nemesis is probably my favorite. Nemesis or Colossus. Colossus just seems to go on forever, which I really like. But stealth is the one that like shoots up. It's like the massively tall one, and it just comes out. You wait like 3 hours to go on stealth, and then it's like over in seconds. But no, I'm not gonna make an inappropriate joke there. But yeah, Colossus I think is one of my favorites. Swarm is also good. I wish Swarm was a bit quicker though. The pretty one seems far too overpriced. Do you think, BR? I think it's actually really good value. I think you get 5 really cool figs, all of which are currently unique to that set. And I would imagine other than Thrawn and Ahsoka, probably in that variant at least, probably stay exclusive. It's a little bit of a shame about Enoch, but the Night Trooper's cool. There's a chance that we could get that in the magazine foil pack to army build, so that's got potential. Yeah, I don't know. I think it looks good, and like the pieces look good from that set. Like the build doesn't look completely useless. So I don't know. I think I'm a fan. Wish it didn't have so many stickers. Yeah, it's tough because like, let me just have another look at it. I mean, those like insignias and stuff that you're meant to that are on the bricks, and like it is going to be really hard to depict them at that scale in Lego. So I kind of understand it. Yeah, it's a tricky one. I don't know if black was necessarily the best choice for those rocks. I know that they look like they're made from the Star Wars equivalent of slate in the show. So black seems like a bit of a stretch. I think dark grey would look better. But then because the base is dark bluish grey, it was probably would have then just looked really boring. Maybe they could have went with light grey for that, but I don't know. I don't feel like, unless I'm completely misremembering and they are black, but no, I think it looks good. What is it, $55? Probably like 45 here in the UK, maybe even 50. But like, I'm not mad at it, to be honest. I'm not mad. Stealth is the one you go on as soon as the park opens. Yeah. No, I can't even remember the last time I went to Thorpe Park, to be honest. I mean, the build is small, yeah, but like, let's be honest, 5 figures for 50 quid in a Lego Star Wars set is somewhat unheard of these days. So the build I feel like was always going to be like a bit of a token extra, but I think it's fine. It's got some cool play features, a bit like the Dark Trooper attack set had. Yeah, honestly, I'm not mad at it. The figs are awesome. The figs are really awesome. I do wish, I know it would have been like a non-standard for the Stormtroopers. I wish the helmet had a bit more printing. I do wish that. Maybe some like red marking or like red fabric on the actual helmet. And I wish it had arm printing. Only because if they give them arm printing one day and they do like 2 or 3 variants of this figure, you can chop and change it and you can have like so many different variation combinations of the troopers, which I think would be really, really cool. But alas, it's not to be thus far. But like custom printing companies, if you want a moneymaker, pad print straight over the design of the Stormtrooper already. It's then one color. You don't have to worry about replicating all the colors for the helmets and the torsos and stuff already. Just an idea. Could be a moneymaker. Hello Jake, how are you doing? Good to see you. The build looks nice, but I guess stickers just makes me want to part out the build and buy for this. Honestly, yeah, I mean I will probably build it on stream and then I will almost certainly take it apart, I'd imagine. But I think as far as it goes, I don't know. You know, it's quite a nice little desk piece. I don't know. We'll see with it in hand. But from a 50 quid set with those 5 figures in, I don't think there's that much to complain about. Or for me anyway. But yeah, the figs are awesome. I'm not mad, I just have a few thoughts. That's fair. Did you know that the Thrawn was meant to have 2 other pen things on each side? Yeah, I can't wait. I feel like I feel like the designers throw in these things just to wind up the community, because it seems to work every time that the fans just go crazy over something. They've got to go crazy over something, so it may as well be something that they throw in there deliberately. I don't know, maybe that's just my tinfoil hat. But okay, do you reckon it's best if I pour into one of these? Do you reckon they're all gonna fit, all the parts in here? Yeah, it won't be far off. We're committed now. Oh god, oh no, this could have been a lot worse, honestly. Probably should have put it over 2 boxes maybe, but we'll start with some smaller cups and then we can always upgrade them later. Although I haven't taken the stickers off these ones, but nice cheeky recolor of the Dark Saber Blade too. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's always good to see. Yeah, I think it's a nice set. I do. At first, I was like, "Why has Morgan Elsbeth got legs?" Like, but I watched back the show, and she does have like these like very like extremely baggy long trousers, but like the kids wear these days. They're like incredibly baggy, so they are probably trousers. Although it would be nice, and the thing is, they are just like black cloth or like black fabric trousers, like, but maybe just getting some sort of depiction of them being robe-like or something would have been nice. I probably would have appreciated that rather than just black legs, but it's not the end of the world. Honestly, it's not the end of the world. They gave Thrawn the dual molded legs, which I'm super happy about. Really like that. Really like that they've done that. I saw someone raging in the Discord server about how the new Rex's visor is misaligned by the tiniest. Dude, people will complain about anything, and I love it. Yeah, people will just complain about anything, and it is quite laughable. It is quite funny. But yeah, has there been much else in terms of Lego news recently? Have we had much else? I got tons of these, by the way. Definitely gonna need a bigger cup than this. I think I might have got 2 of the because we parted it out into like 3 or 4 different containers, I think. And I think I might have even got like 2 pools of it, so that was good. Geonosis mock coming soon. That's not true. Don't hold me to that, but yeah, definitely should have split this across a few trays, but that was embarrassing. I'm raging because Lego Ezra has too many fingers. Outrageous. How could they? How could they? I did wonder with Ezra. I'm still... I don't know about the eye thing. Like, I still don't know if I'm totally convinced on the like the weird eyes that they seem to do with some characters. Thrawn looks great. Thrawn's it works for, and Morgan as well, because of her being like demented at that point, or like. But Ezra, I've just about come around to Ahsoka. I don't know. It's still it's a bit out of place for Ezra for me. But again, I'm like not mad at it at all. It's absolutely fine. I do wonder if this, maybe it's just the pictures. I do wonder if the skin tone is, oh no, it's that like slightly lighter brown one. I don't know. I feel like the skin tone might have been like just a bit too dark, but maybe it cause like for me, like those like brown, the new medium brown, like reddish brown and stuff. I when in Lego terms, I find them quite hard to like tell the difference on sometimes, especially when they're right up next to each other like that. So maybe for me it's just like all kind of blending into the torso. That's why I would like it to be a bit darker. But no, I mean Morgan Elsbeth. I've just got the zoomed up picture here. I'm really happy with it. I think Ahsoka looks great. Yeah, no complaints here at all. Really. You won't catch me moaning about that set here. I will probably go get it day one. But what day is August 1st? What day does that fall on this year? If it's a Tuesday, we're in. But I don't think it is, because yeah, it might be like a Thursday or Friday, is it? Yeah, see how quickly we're running out of room on those already. Again, not mad. I did pick up these pieces. I'm not 100% sure what I'll be able to use them for yet, but again, I feel like if I'm doing a Geonosis terrain, then they must be able to be used for rock work, right? Like, you can use anything for rock work. It's a Thursday. Okay, cool. I will probably be working that day, but that's okay. Thursday, we'll see. Might switch my stream day that week. See how it falls. See if I'm up to anything else. But next thing they're going to be saying that Lego minifigures are too blocky. Honestly, BR, honestly. Honestly, man, some people. Like, square torsos is just so horribly inaccurate. It's the worst. I don't know, like, there's a part of me, and I imagine I'm quite in the minority here, but like, there's a part of me, I don't like a lot of the classic figs, or like, I don't have the, I like them, but I don't have the like nostalgia, I have nostalgia for them, I guess. I'm not like super like classic minifigures and like custom classic minifigures are like very, very popular right now, and it's not something that I've like dabbled in or like care to even, because I don't think, other than just collecting them, I wouldn't really use them for anything. And I do try and like stick to buying customs that I know that I'll like use in mocks or like find a decent purpose for, other than just having for the sake of having. But I can't remember where it's going. Oh, and then, but yeah, I'm just like, part of me wishes that they never went with the like super accurate shaped helmets for like, because if you think like, if you look at the original Darth Vader, the Vader is actually, the helmet is shaped to fit around a Lego minifigure head. which makes it like a stylistic interpretation, which is kind of crazy. Is like, oh, thank you to Mark. I think Kay did one earlier as well, and to Simon, all been members for a year. That is crazy. That is absolutely flown by. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate all your support. Hey, Martin, how are we doing? No Hourglass figures in Lego. Honestly, honestly, guys. But yeah, like I kind of wish that they never strayed away from the stylistic. I don't need another one for that. The stylistic things, because like you said, the minifigure torsos are never going to change shape to be more accurate. So I don't know why the helmets, why they had to do it with the helmets. Yo, Simon gifted 1 Planet Tech membership. Thank you, Simon, so much. Who did it go to? Oh, it's going to Oaktown. Nice one, Oaktown. Make sure you thank Simon in the chat. But good stuff. Thank you so much, Simon. Very much appreciate that. Very, very kind. Yeah, I can't believe I've been doing members for like a year. That's kind of crazy. That has flown by. I'm going to have to do Geonosis now, right? Like, I'm just going to have to. Look at all this dark orange. It always makes me laugh with set drafts. Is like, you go to all that effort to part out the sets, only to then dump all of the pieces into one bag again. It's like, huh, that seemed like a seismic waste of time. Use your sticker technique on that like button, you bunch of AFOLs. Thank you, Martin. That's a good one. I like that. Andy has suggested another one that I need to get on and do before the moment passes. But I would very much like to do that maybe this weekend. Because it's very funny. And you know, it trolls Greg, so what could be better? Finding a content that trolls Greg at the same time. It's like my 2 favorite things, honestly. Text making me want to go on Brooklink with this stream. Like I said, there's some good pieces in here. I'm very, very happy. So dark orange, other than like 2x6s, like 2x6 plates and 2x2 slopes, there's not been too much dark orange on the pad wall, and I've never had to buy it for anything. Like I guess I just so heavily associate dark orange with Geonosis, and I've never done a Geonosis mock, so like, yeah, I've never felt the need to have tons of the pieces. But when this parts draft set got thrown about, I was like, yes, because as you can tell, there's like, I think a good parts draft, especially, so we had like anywhere between like 5 and 7, no, 6 or yeah, 5 or 6 people doing each of our parts drafts in Chicago, and that works really well. It's honestly, that's like a nice number for either way, but like, I feel like the less people you have, you want a set that's got less unique pieces, so like individual pieces, but like large quantities of each piece, like this one. I think there's something like something like 90 of these in each of the sets. Like, it's something ridiculous. And so when you get like 6 or 7 of those people together and you do it, it's like, oh, that's suddenly a lot of pieces. And that's why we ended up like splitting it out. So obviously, otherwise you'd just be first pick. You'd pick that and you'd be like, right, I've made I got all my pieces now. This is good to go. Yeah, there was some good stuff on the Hagrid's Hut drafts as well. I'm very happy with that one. Upgrade this one in a minute as well. Oops. That's fine. I should upgrade it. Yeah. I've been told not to use text sticker techniques, so I use marks instead. Outrageous. As long as there is no more friend stickers that suffer, please. I will try my best not to use use the friend stickers, Mark. Just for you, buddy. Just for you. Yeah, just for you, dude. Watch me forget I said that and then use it, and then Mark will rage in the comments. Or maybe I want that. Maybe I want that. A Mark rage is always a funny time. Yeah, I've got loads of these. God, I better find a use in Rockwork for these. I hate applying stickers in the first place. I look at some of my old on some of my like 2008 sets. The sticker placement is not good. It is. This is not great. I think the hardest thing, because like I go to shows now, and I think partly through like just keeping an eye on the paddle so much now, but like also like I could just, even like some older pieces, I'm like, oh, they have so many of that piece, they must have either got it from the paddle or they got it on lug bulk. And so like I try to be really cautious when I'm like designing stuff or building stuff, that I don't overuse the piece, either like just because I have tons of them, because like I said, like whilst I do try and design with pieces that I have in mind, I definitely don't want to like overuse the same piece, because I think that it starts to look quite samey and repetitive. And especially with things like rock work or terrain, like that is the complete opposite of what you want, because nothing natural is like ever identical, right? I think there was 1x2 tiles in dark orange on the paddle. Was there? Damn, I missed that. Was there? I don't know if I've seen. Oh, that would have been a good find. I got some 1x2 dark orange tiles here. But like the paddle honestly really needs like a hard reset. Yeah, I feel like in the last couple of years it's always been okay. Like you go a few months and then they would chuck a few more pieces on the wall and different things. But like I can't remember the last time we had like a decent update. Was it when we got like the new masonry pieces? I feel like was the last time we got like a big wave of like new pad pieces. Yeah, it's just it just feels like it's been forever. Yeah, the purple masonry, yeah. I have them 1x2 dark orange tiles. Oh damn, I missed that. Damn, how did I miss that? Did I miss that? I feel like I have. I really only think I've got the 2x2 the 2x2 slopes and the 2x6 plate. And honestly, even the 2x6 plate, I should probably get some more of. Especially now I'm going to do Geonosis. Honestly, I'd do this Tiny Plants one again, you know. It's so good. And now I've got like tons of these and tons of these. They're 2 pieces I can just rule off. I can concentrate more on 1x2s and the tiles. And I think like these pieces in tan like really came in useful, in handy with the pod race for the terrain. Especially when you want like an even tile stud ratio. Just keeps on going. Oh, have I been creating 2 pots of them? Nice. I've stopped looking at Pab now. Yeah, like it's hard to. I'm definitely less and less motivated to like do a spontaneous trip up to the Lego store, or like even like release days and stuff. I'm like, it's great seeing everyone, and I will, as long as I'm free, like I will always try to go to release days that I know people are going to like hang out, get lunch or whatever. But like to go down to Southampton, it's like an hour there, hour back, just over, just under, depending on traffic. And like, if I go, I'm gonna pay full price for the Lego set, which I really try not to do. And I honestly, unless it's something that I'm really, really into, and it's not like one of the big expensive sets, or if there's like a gift for purchase or something, I really try and not do that. It's the pab wall is the like thing that I'll be like, oh, just get a pab cup. It's not too expensive. It's like, but even the last couple of times I've been, I don't even think I've bought pab cups. So I'm like, well, I could save on the petrol. Now I know that there's a store literally in like the very, very local town that gets all the brand new stuff in like straight away. I'm like, other than like VIP points, but I'm more than saving that in fuel. So okay, I think we're coming to the end of all these pieces that I've sorted so far. Sorry, I missed a few you said, but what are these pieces? Oh yeah. Like Simon says, they're from a parts draft that we did in Chicago. So me, Ant Bandit, Bright Switch Bricks, Not That Sam Smith, Josh Build Stuff, and did Holly do this one? I can't remember if Holly did this one or not, or did she just do Hagrid's Hut? I can't quite remember now. Maybe it's just the 5 of us. But yeah, we were like the official sets in Chicago were for the Chicago parts drafts were like pretty naff, honestly. So we were like, okay, we'll just host our own. It was a much better idea. We got like a good chunk of, like I said, between 5 and I think 5 of us did. Yeah, we were like 5, 6, 7 people doing it. But yeah, it worked a lot better. Yeah, it was a good time. Stop looking at these 1x2 plates. There's quite a lot of them. Hey Dubsy, how you doing, man? Good to see the progress coming along on your Lego space, man. Dude, I honestly love watching those videos. I quite enjoyed Brix's, but the fact that you're like you're doing like the carpentry work and stuff. I obviously, I'm a carpenter myself, so I've been enjoying seeing that come together. Obviously, coconuts as well is the one I was thinking of actually, like watching him put his together on his members stuff. Love that. Yeah, big fan of how it's coming along, dude. It's decent space as well, you know, man. Really decent space. So I hope you're happy with how it's coming along. Did you manage to get? I think I'm up to date. Have you had the plasterers come in and quote you for the plaster work? Because you're right, it will look so much better, and you'll have so much more freedom to like hang stuff up, and like it's just so much better to like have a blank canvas, I feel like, in that space, especially with Lego that can be so bold and colorful, and like I don't know, it's just very easy to restyle and rechange the look of something if you're starting with a completely blank white canvas rather than like a wood effect, which is I do kind of regret doing the wood paneling at my mum's. I kind of wish I just painted it white and then did like had some cool things on the wall, but oh, I've just been chucking 1x2 plates in there like an absolute idiot. Can't believe none of you told me I was doing that. Unbelievable. Some fans, God, my God. Didn't ask all of them. Ah, well. Sorting pieces on stream, he said. Mindless activity, he said. What could possibly go wrong, he said. But no, Dubsy, it's looking good, man. Part stuffs are a great way to get bulk lots of pieces you choose, or you all pick the same set to use and then sort the pieces that set, then draw a number, and then one by one you will pick a piece, Emily. Yeah, sorry if I didn't explain that at the beginning, my bad. Thank you, Mark. But yeah, it's a good way to like bulk out your collection. Like I said, the Hagrid's Hut one, we would like, especially by the botanical gardens, I can only tell you I got some 8x16 tan plates because I can literally, but other than that, I cannot remember what I picked from that. I think there were honestly, there were too many unique pieces in that one. I think it works better. Like, I think it's about 1,000 pieces, which I think is probably the max you want to do for a part strat, unless you're really prepared to like sit down and do one, and you've got like a good chunk of people there to help you sort. Luckily, like Claire helped us, and she was like super organized and efficient. As we were trying to sort like 3 of them. Oh, no, wrong one again. Oh god, that was nearly all over the floor. They're really fun to do. I did the Indiana Jones one and got 8 loads of stickers. Yeah, that Indiana Jones, I've got the stickers from when we did ours with Gone Club, and it's very good. Just think of all the sticker shorts you could create with them. Oh yeah, I've got those ones. Thing is, they're really cool, and I feel like one day I will actually, I want to do like an adventurer's mock maybe or something, and I'll find good use to use those, because stickers is honestly not something I have utilized in too many of my mocks, I don't think. Once I do Anakin's pod, like I'm going to be using stickers for that, but Yeah, it's not something that I've like. It's not something I've really utilized. I know like Sam's one of like if he's looking through bulk bins at conventions and stuff, one of the big things that he shoots for is like stickered pieces or printed pieces. But yeah, it's not ever something that not something I've particularly utilized up until now. Pastor came last week and said he can come anytime. He is our next door neighbor's son-in-law, so really hoping that will mean he's going to be reliable. That's good. I've had family visiting this week, so nothing has happened. Full steam ahead from tomorrow. Hoping it won't take too long. Yeah, dude. It's come along very quickly, considering like you've been doing up until this point, like you've been doing it all yourself. You're flying, to be fair. So, yeah. Hopefully, you get the professional in to whip that in. And yeah, you shouldn't be too far away, which is really cool. I'm so excited. Oh, one day, man, I'm gonna have like, part of me is like, oh, I get a room in the house. Other parts of me like, no, build an outhouse, because then you can like proper like design it, which I think I would very much enjoy. But then you've got to have like. You got to get a place with a decent enough outdoor space. Got to run power out there and things like that. It gets a bit involved. But I mean, nothing that's not doable. And like to be fair, like building outdoor spaces with power and things like it's starting to really add value on people's houses. Works as like outdoor office. A lot more people working from home these days since the pandemic. So yeah, it makes properties more just like an extra bonus. I need to go and visit Greg's actually. I need to invite myself over and go check his out. Okay. That's most of the tile done. See what I mean? Like I'm most of the way through my picks already, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like the majority of the pieces were 6 different elements. Ideal in my head. I can't believe I missed 1x2 tile on the pad wall though. That feels like a real missed opportunity. I was like, everyone. I probably thought everyone does geonosis. Why would I want to do that? Now here I am. I think that's all the dark orange out of there. I think. Which is honestly pretty good going. I'm pretty happy with that. All right. Okay. Now these are a lot smaller pieces, so hopefully I should get most of them in here. So move that out of the way. Okay. Yeah, convert garage. I like the idea of that. Or a loft. My biggest thing with loft spaces is like the pitched roof is usually really low. That's like my biggest thing with a loft conversion. My dad did a loft conversion at our old house, and I remember going on. It was probably like 2005, I think. Hey TJ, almost a year. That's good stuff, man. Yeah, we've had a few people with a year's membership so far, but thank you, man. I really appreciate all the support as per. But yeah, we did a loft conversion, and I just always remember saying, like, my dad started it, like they had to put like steels in and everything. It was kind of crazy, and they got like halfway through it, and then we're like, yeah, we're gonna need to drop the ceiling of the entire like upstairs floor, because there just wasn't enough clearance with like headroom in the bathroom, and so they had to drop the entire house's floor by, like, it wasn't even by loads, but they were just like, if we knew we had to do that, we wouldn't have started it in the first place. But yeah, converting a garage would be fun, especially if it was a double garage. But no, I feel like, yeah. Maxine's been doing hers as well, and that's been cool. Seeing that, and she actually looks like she got a really nice, like, it's a really nice size space for like a garage. Actually, there's part, I guess you see all the Americans with like crazy big basements and stuff, and I always thought like, a single garage would be quite small, but I actually don't think, I think like that's a decent size. Like, I do think that is a decent size. But we'll see what we can afford when we decide to move out. This microphone's in the way of my vision. Hey, Red Carnage, how are you doing, man? Good to see you. What a sight for sore eyes. How you doing, man? Hope you've been doing good. Take a forklift and borrow his. I'd love to have a Lego cabin, not gonna lie. Oh, sorry, I meant I would love to have a Lego office space, yeah. That is what we were thinking. The garage was a complete state, so hoping it will add value. By doing most of the work myself, it saved a fair bit. Glad the builders were so busy. Yeah. If you can do it yourself, it's good. Like, obviously, like any carpentry stuff I would do, there's part of me, like, I've done a little bit of dry lining once before and it looked atrocious, so I feel like that's where I would like get some money into, or like I would see the value in getting someone to come and do that. Painting I really don't enjoy, but I would probably, like, I can do, just especially if it's just like a white wall or whatever, like I feel like I could do that. I can just about paint a wall white. I feel like I'd be okay just to do that, but yeah, certain things you definitely want to get a specialist in, and then there's stuff that, especially stuff that like gets covered up and everything like that. Like, me being colorblind, technically shouldn't do the electrics, so you definitely want someone to like check all that stuff out. But yeah, we'll see. But I've been very much inspired by yours, Dubsy. I'm like, I feel like I would tackle something, but like, yeah, like a garage, especially if it was attached to the house, that'd be awesome. Or maybe not, you know, maybe not attached to the houses would be ideal. Be more ideal. Get away from the crazy family. But yeah, hope you're doing well, TJ. And you as well, Bobby. Wish my house had a basement. We just have a crawl space. Yeah, it seems like a wasted opportunity, right? Or like the crawl. I never understand the crawl spaces in America. Like, what are they for? Basements I completely get. Like, it's storage. It's underground. Potentially a tornado safe space. I don't know. But crawl spaces seem like a lot of effort for not a lot of return. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. Yeah, so jealous of those basements. Yeah. I think my favorite is like Brickworld. He's got a crazy basement. Is he still? I haven't seen any of his stuff in ages. Is he still like uploading Lego stuff? I know he had like a few different channels where he would post different stuff. But like, is he still doing Lego? Clark must be like ready to graduate college or something, right? Such a nice sound. I think that's one of my favorite things about these storage trays is they make such a nice sound when you... It's just like hard plastic. It's such a nice sound when you pour pieces into it. Arm crawl space so you can escape from Freddy Krueger. Just seems like a lot of effort if your kid ever wants to play hide and seek. It's like, look, if you're in the crawl space, you win. I'm not coming to find you down there. Okay, we are somewhat nearly there. Wow, I say that. This is the fiddly stuff. This is what takes all the time. The axles and things. I'm getting a Sparky to fly over from the UK. Damn. Just because it's so hard to find one where you are, Dubsy, or like you know a guy that you trust, because like that can be. When for all the things that I've picked up working on houses, electrics is not like, even plumbing I've picked up more than I have like electrician, like, yeah, just like Sparky work. Like I just wouldn't even know where to begin. So you really do need someone that you can trust. Otherwise it could go south quite quickly, and that's one thing. Like, that is one thing you do not want to go wrong. You don't want your wastewater coming out your taps, and you don't want your wires crossed. That's two things you don't want when when building a house. Crawl spaces are there so we can make a second income charging rent to rats, right? Yeah. well, Mark's little side hustle. Tech, you thinking of going to Brickworld Chicago next year again? Okay, so as it stands, no. And if I'm quite honest, I really, and you can clip this, I guess. I really don't see it being a viable option next year for me to go. There are kind of like 2 trips that I'm currently kind of planning. One is particularly more expensive than the other, but there are 2 trips that I am kind of prioritizing next year. That I would just like very much rather do than do Chicago next year. Just because it's like, yeah, they're just like cool experiences. They're like things have lined up that it would be, it's not something that you can do every year kind of thing. So the likelihood of me being able to do those 2 trips and afford to go to Chicago as well is like very, very slim. It's like very, very slim at the moment. So that's that. I can never say never. because it is like the place to be if you have like a presence online. Not that I do. It would be nice maybe in the next year or so if I did have, but like, yeah, it's just it is like the place to be. Everyone's there. It's also a place where all of my American friends go, so it's like I don't feel bad about not visiting each one of my different friends in America, because we know we're all going to be in that place. Same with them. They don't feel like they have to come over here, like all the way over here, just to visit, kind of thing. Yeah, it's just very convenient in that way. But I was geared up when I went this year to be like, this is going to be the last time I go. And I go a little bit back and forth with it, but like I ended up enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would this year. I don't know why I went into this year like not thinking it was going to be quite as good, but I ended up having a really good time, like I always do, but like probably just more so than I thought. Maybe because I thought it was going to be the last time, so I was like trying to enjoy it a bit more, although I was missing home quite a lot, so that did take its toll. But I digress. It's a really, to answer your question, Bobby, I don't know. I would imagine very much not. Would I like to? Yes. Could I afford to do it? Probably not. Is the answer. And is where I've landed. Like I said, if I had infinite pools of money, I'll be getting that top floor suite, and I'd be there. But no, like it's looking likely that I'd prioritize the other trips, and also like neither of those two trips is sitting by a pool in Spain somewhere, or like, and I feel like, not that I've done a crazy amount of work this year, but I haven't just gone to like a holiday resort in a hell, like I think the last time I went was like me and Paige went to Tenerife for a week in like September in maybe like 2017, 2018, maybe that sort of time. And that was the last time I just went on holiday somewhere and like sat by a pool and didn't do it. In fact, we did the water park and stuff and went down to the beach, but like just like a super chilled holiday. I haven't done one of those in an insane amount of time. And this year I've noticed that I've like really kind of missed that. And I don't think we'll get the chance to do it this year. Also, Penelope's maybe a little bit too young. Maybe if we could have got something sorted for like September time, maybe again. But like, I just don't think that's going to happen this year. So part of me is also thinking like, oh, that would be just like really nice to do. Just go away for a week, the three of us, just chilling by a pool, walking down to the beach, doing nothing, just eating ice cream, having a great time. So yeah, that's where I'm at on that. A lot. So yeah, I've done a lot of thinking about it, Bobby. But there's my log. God, I did ramble on that one. Apparently there are some benefits to a crawl space, including utility access and flood protection. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, flood protection actually makes a lot of sense. Drinking your own no, thanks, mate. I'll pay for it. Exactly. Finding any tradesperson is hard work. The Sparky did all the work in a bar I opened once and kept in touch with him. So his mates rates plus flights are working out several. Oh, fair play. Yeah, that's definitely worth doing. And then Tech is on the FBI list due to what Sam told them. That's not true. I was already on it. Is one of them park related? Is one of them park related? Theme park related, maybe. Although they should come to Bricktastic if they want to enjoy the UK. That's absolutely true, Mark. That's absolutely true. I do agree with that. I know if the American AFOLs is planning to visit Bricktastic. Interesting. That'd be cool. More than welcome over. One day I'll make it out to Bricktastic. I don't think it'll be 2025. They would love to have you, TJ. And it's great fun. It is great fun. It is like little it is like a little Brickworld, like a little UK Brickworld. Everyone there's everyone like in the UK goes, and it's just fun. You go and like break off into different groups and hang out with different people, and yeah, it's a good time. Are these the lovely parts, Ian's? Oh, hello, Ian, and hello, Carrie. Good to see you. These are not. This is tiny plants, which I'm now actually done. What was that, like an hour, maybe? That's not too bad. That. I'll keep this. I thought that was going to take a lot longer than it did. But we might have enough storage stuff to do. I thought I was going to like do one and then have to like bag up all the parts and things, but I think we could probably do another one. Oh, funny banana information. Right. Going to one of the Disney parks. It may or may not involve that. In fact, both of them, both of the trips that I kind of want to do may or may not involve that. But yes, yeah, you'd be onto something there, Simon, for sure. One of which probably wouldn't involve Penelope, which I really would feel bad about. Right, what should we do next? Should we do? I think the botanical gardens. There's too many elements. Hagrid's hut. There might be. You know, let's do the one that Ian and Carrie got done for me. If I can find it somewhere. It is this one. So yeah. So Ian. So I went and played basketball with some people, and then Sam. I wanted to do this set. I ended up staying at the basketball place like too long and missed the part shop, but Sam had picked up the set for me earlier in the day, so Carrie ended up doing my picks for me, which I was super grateful for. And I had like a quick flick through when I got them, but yeah, these come in pack of 4. Yeah, I had a quick flick through at the time, but I haven't taken a proper look yet, so I am looking forward to seeing what we got here. Oops. Right. Do we have any more of those? I don't think anything's going to be like big tray worthy. Pull a couple of these up. Tech, have you seen GCC's new test mold? Basically, their P2 replica helmet with helmet holes in the proper place. Interesting. That is interesting. I'll be interested to see if I'm assuming they're going to try and mold their own. Oh God, right, let's pull this chair up a bit. I'm assuming they're going to mold their own visor now, then, because otherwise the visor's just not going to work. These are quite big, actually. These can go in here. I was minimally involved in the choosing. I was just there for the sorting. Fair. Did you guys do this one then? I feel like I saw in your vlog before Chicago that you did. Was Ian on choosing GT for you guys, and then I swear you did this one. Do another smallish container. Didn't want to leave Sam all lonely. Oh, bless him. I ended up not doing any of the official parts draft this year. Besides, oh no, I didn't end up doing any of them, and I set out to do 3, which is I don't know if that's impressive, or I had the Dreams one, but I ended up giving that to Sam because he was like, "Oh, I wish I picked that one," and I had the set. I only got given the set for free from Lego, so I didn't care to keep it necessarily. And I owed Sam money for the taxi and for this set, so I was just like, take it, we'll call it quits. He got a really good deal on the set with the value of what this was on the thing, so yeah, it was it worked out well. But yeah, I think already I'm looking at this and I'm thinking I much prefer these pieces than any of the pieces that I could have got from the Dream set. Again, that was a lot. There was like very few big quantities of the same pieces. But the official ones are good in the sense that you get a lot of people doing them. So Sam says that like some of them there was like 18 people, so you may only pick literally a handful. You may only get like a handful of picks, but the sheer quantity of them makes it very much worth it. Carrie, can you remember what number pick you were on this? Out of interest. Galaxy's Edge. Oh, yes. Oh, that'd be so good. Yeah, Brickworld Chicago is fun, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's relaxing. Too much going on. Just exactly, right? Like, and again, like, there's so many people there. There's so many people there that you want to hang out with. You want to feel like you've hung out with everyone, like a decent amount. There's definitely people that I didn't hang out with enough this year. Yeah, it's a crazy time. And in past years, the last 2 years, I don't think, last year did I even film a single bit of content? I don't know if I did. The first year I filmed a vlog, didn't upload it. Oh, and I did the Every Lego Star Wars mock the first year, but last year I don't think I filmed anything. Whereas this year I was like, right, I'm going to film plenty of content, which I have done. I have done, which I'm happy about. So now it's just a case of getting edited, getting it up. But yeah, so the vlogs should be all out by the end of this week, and then probably a week or two's time I'll have the main video out. Still don't quite know how I'm gonna finish that. Hi. Okay, some of these I'm gonna have to put into two cases because there's quite a lot of them. Good problem to have. 19 out of 23. Okay, so not a great number, but still some good picks in there. I might have to double up most of these. Oh, we got more dark orange pieces. Look at that. Hey Andy, how you doing? We did 3 out of the 4 we took plus your one. Yeah, that's good going. Like I said, I've still not actually done any of the official ones, as I didn't do it the first year. Didn't really know what they were. Then Sam was doing them last year, and I was like, oh, I should have jumped in on some of those. But again, I was just like socializing, having a good time. But yeah, this year I was like, oh, I definitely want to do something. But the picks were just not great. Like, this one really was one of the better ones. I need to hire someone to do the sorting. You got money to burn if that's the case. Okay. There have been some great Lego sorting today done by Carrie and now UTech. Try my hardest. Try my hardest. You know, Carrie, I wish you would stream on a Wednesday on Twitch, because then I could, well, actually, not for much longer, but I would be able to watch, because I'm home with Penelope. But yeah, so unfortunately I missed those streams. We've just recorded this week's podcast, thankfully with audio this time. That always, you know what, in the world of podcasting, especially an audio only podcast, recording the audio does help, I would imagine. I don't know, I've been on like 2 podcasts. Well, 1. Does London Calling count as a podcast? I guess it somewhat does. How many podcasts have I been on? Did I do Cali Brook Click twice? I feel like I did it twice. I remember being, despite like I hadn't really spoke to Ninja much. I'd been on like a few streams with him and like a few calls with him. But Claire and Shy being like 2 of my best friends in the community, and we used to like, that was the time when we were on calls like all of the time. I was so nervous to go on Cali Brook Click the first time. I don't know what it was. I was like really worried I was gonna like mumble and stutter my words and just like not have anything interesting to say. Not that I'm convinced that I necessarily did have anything interesting to say, but yeah, it was fun. But we have officially run out of podcast topics. Sorting for, do you know what? If anyone is looking for a Lego sort, like for money, I think I would do it. If you provide like, I guess a whole service would be like providing everything, like bagging it up and everything. But like, if there was someone that was, I could sort for money. Like I know I offset a lot of my sorting. Oh, is there 1x2? Oh no. I might have to go through those again in a minute. In fact, let's just go through these quickly because I think there might be some regular 1x2s in there when they should be snot bricks. Yeah, I know I outsource a lot of my my Lego sorting. I think I could do it as a job, I think. So if anyone's in the market for one, I think they're actually snot bricks. Good job, Thomas. Yeah, I think I could do it for a living. So if anyone needs a professional Lego sorter, hit me up. London Calling does now count. Okay, fair. Made a Lego order yesterday to get micro gardens. Still need to order micro markets. I'm waiting for all the new parts to drop on pad before making another order. That's sensible. I think I've like let a couple of my old Ninjago codes expire, but obviously I'm gonna I've got one of each of them at the moment. I'm gonna prioritize the new ones. Was really hoping that there was going to be another double VIP, but we've not long had one, and I completely, because I was in Chicago, like I just completely forgot to make an order. Not that I could particularly afford one with you, with being in Chicago, but yeah. So I need to do that. What's this whole drama with the goat, by the way? Like, I saw it was on there, and then it got taken off. Like, what did I miss with the? Is that Is there Lego goat drama already? Sounds like me 24/7, to be honest. We don't want to take a break, but feel the news is really slow. Some Star Wars sets got leaked. Talk about those. I don't know. I feel like there's I'm gonna say I feel like there's loads of Lego topics you could talk about, and then I could probably proceed to name you none. I mean, I don't think that doing podcasts in series and seasons is like necessarily a bad idea. I got a load of those in one of the other parts drafts. In tiny plants. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea, but I also appreciate that you guys have been doing it for a long run. So it feels like just it would feel like a random point just to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna stop for a little while. And it is always good to get your guys' opinions on things. Has to go. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Take it easy, Tech. Thank you, Dubsy. Good luck with the rest of your Lego Space, dude. And I can't wait to see more progress. Take care, man. Please suggest topics. Talk about. Why don't you analyze both just the Planet Tech YouTube channel, and discuss at length about what your favorite thing is. That's just a random 1x2. That must have been their error. Love that. Okay, and we've done just like that. We've done another set. What's the odds this goes in like every other container? Have I accidentally done? What? I could have got these all in one. Okay, that's. A little bit optimistic, I guess, but and we got our one little alien guy, kind of cute as far as three-eyed things go. Let's spread some of these out. Okay. That'll do. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait, did I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I did 2 of those. That was silly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Technically 14 different elements from that one. We take that. All white pieces, which are going to be useful for an upcoming mock. I have so many upcoming mocks. God. You guys must roll your eyes every time I say that. I think I'm thinking of ordering another set in Ninjago modulars. I have enough points for a second set. Yeah, I've got like more than enough points. It's just getting the orders in to get them. They have reduced some of the avatar sets, which I'm like, ooh, maybe I pick up a couple of those. But I begrudge paying for shipping. So it's like, well, the minimum I've got to spend is 50 quid. I begrudge paying full price for anything. So I'm like, well, whatever. I can't win. I can't win. I really should have pre-ordered the Star Destroyer on Double VIP. It was on there for a really cheap price, which turned out to be an error. It will be re-added tomorrow at the proper price, and all orders placed with the lower price will be refunded. That's crazy. You think they'd just take the L on that and be like, oh, yeah. They price it as $1 by mistake. That is such a troll. Out of all the pieces, like, what are the chances that all of the pieces that they could have got the wrong price, it was the go? Like, what are the chances? I think they saw how popular it was and they were like, no, we're going to hike that right up. Unbelievable. Talk about the Lego Goat and how it's a conspiracy theory. Bods, that's another one. Topic: does Lego encourage or discourage the A4 mock show community? Interesting. I like that one. A topic could be: why are Lego charging people for bags now when other retailers aren't? I mean, other retailers definitely are charging for bags. I think they only charge for the big ones though, right? They don't charge for the paper ones still. I prefer one-eyed things. Stuff like the goat and hiding desirable items in high spent, they make it hard for mocks, etc. Agreed. MK Store has stopped charging for bags. Uproar, I'm sure. Yeah, Southampton didn't charge me. Oh, the store near me in Sheffield are still charging for bags. That's weird. They're trying to get every little penny out of you up north. But instead we used 2 bandboxes for the 6 fix we had to stop. Wait, but instead we used 2 bandboxes for the 6 fix we had to stop the stock count being out. That's so weird, Andy. They're like, you have to take this. You are obligated to take this despite it not needing it for our stock count. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the cheapest orders to make while getting above the 35. Yeah, so your threshold's better. So you only have to spend $35 for free shipping. We have to spend $50. A Speed Champions and a $10 Ninjago set is what I did for Gardens. That's good. They were charging for all of them, paper or plus. Interesting. Yeah, $35. 35 is like 28 quid or something. That's really cheap. I think it's because our shipping actually comes from Belgium. It's not like an internal thing. That's why the minimum's less or higher here and less in America. Pre-built BAM. Interesting. Okay. That didn't take nearly as long as I thought either. But I am starting to run out of containers. I don't think I'm going to get another... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get another set done. So we'll just hang and chat for a bit. For another 10 minutes or so. I do have to. I think I've been trying to get, but since Chicago, since yesterday. Since Chicago, probably a couple of weeks before Chicago, I haven't been great with my move rings and things, but I am trying to get back on it. And so, I did really well yesterday. I got my calorie burn goal done, and then I still went for a run after because I was like, I need to run 3 times a week. So I'm getting back on that, but because I didn't have such a busy day at work today, I've still got calories to burn today, so I should really just take the average over the 2 days, but that doesn't close a ring and I need the gratification from that. But no, you normally have to build your own. Ugh, it's disgusting. I love to buy some $35 sets, but they are technically $34.99 and that's 2 cents below the threshold. That annoys me a lot. Yeah, dude, it's so annoying. Because I'm sure they don't include your, I guess the one thing that we do have factored in is the tax, but I'm sure if you bought a $34.99 set, TJ, the tax is not included, so it takes it above that, but I'm sure they don't allow that for the shipping, right? Do I remember someone saying they were collecting all the designs of Ninjago spinners? Picked up a few in a bulk bundle. Interesting. I don't know someone that's doing that unless it's TJ. Yeah, tax isn't included, yeah. Oh, no, I didn't. Don't worry. I wasn't talking to you, Siri. Shh. But yeah. But no, that Peridia set, very happy with. Is it just called Peridia? Does it say on the box? Ahsoka Tano's Jewel on Peridia. There we go. But yeah, the Desert Skiff. Let's have another look. The Helicarrier, I mean, not a Marvel fan at all, but the Helicarrier looks pretty cool. Someone's commented on the are they all stickers on the Helicarrier? Oh, they are. Oh, that's not a good time. Yeah, so the first comment is, look at good luck trying to align all those stickers. Yeah, because some of them are misaligned, even on the lifestyle photos. Oh, that's now not so fun. But no, the Sarlacc pit, like, there is a lot of nothing in that set with the lot of the slopes for the Sarlacc pit. And the skiff is a little bit small, I feel. Maybe not. Maybe it is probably not far from minifig scale. I don't know. It just looks a bit bulky, bit clunky. But the 9 nub figure looks really good. Yeah, I already have a bunch of Ninjago spinners. Need a few more, but that's just a side project. At least I'm not here yet to cause chaos. Yeah, thank God, AKA. I guess shipping spinners UK to US wouldn't be worth it. Probably not, Andy. Probably not. Although if Amber Lion makes over to Bricktastic this year, I'm sure she could help out. Oh man, I was gutted that Amber Lion can come to, and TJ as well. Ultimately, I was glad that you guys didn't make it to Chicago this year. I was looking forward to hanging out. We always have a great time. Another topic: Lego scales. How is a mini helicarrier smaller than a nano carrier? Yeah, that 9 number figure does look very good. I guess I'm getting the skiff set. But yeah, that draw. Oh my god, we've had like all the droid set. Not asked. $100. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I'm probably gonna buy it. I want that layer figure. I think the droid. What's her droid called? I can't think now. Oh, also the Ferrari F40 Speed Champions. Don't know. That was probably a couple of weeks ago now. I love that, by the way. That's one of my favorite cars, Ferrari F40. I've got the old one, the 6-wide one, and I've also got the Creator Expert one. I haven't built that yet, but Lola, that's it. Thank you. I feel like the Lola probably should have been on a 1x2. Oh, sorry, a 1x1 round tile. Bit big on the 1x2 tile, but it looks good. But yeah. Wasn't the droid set reduced in the US? Oh, was it? Really? Interesting. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, man. But maybe that's an excuse to go next year. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? How do people display their CMFs? I'm struggling and need ideas, please. Good question. I don't. But I do. I have designed some minifigure stands, and they will be above this shelf in a few months' time, hopefully. Maybe that's optimistic. That shouldn't be optimistic, but maybe it is. Oh, it's 90. Oh, that's still not great, is it? Yeah, George says 100 here, it's 90 here. Oh god. Oh, the things I'm doing for these anniversary figs. Tech doesn't need to display CMFs. He's giving them all to me when he finds them. Which CMFs do you need, Carrie? Is there still lots of them? I think I've got from like series 4. I had like some, like no complete ones, but like just like random odd ones. Also, Carrie, do you still have those Avatar figures? Or do I need to get that water set? The Germans. She's not having the Germans. I really like the German team. That is one that I am not giving up. I very much like those. I would wish that they would do that again, man. I really wish they would do that again. But obviously England. Or literally any other team. Heck, I'd take a Denmark CMF. That would be sick. I will check. Okay, thank you. I'm saving all the Star Wars sets I want for May the 4th next year. Just need to get the ones I want that are retiring before that. Sensible idea. The promos are getting better, so I feel like it is worth leaving certain Star Wars stuff. Yeah, honestly, same. Like, yeah. A Christian Eriksen minifig would be so sick. You're right, Andy. That would be so cool. Oh my god. Ericsson, is it Hoyland? Not Vertonghen. Can't think of their big centre back. But yeah, an Ericsson minifigure would be sick. Like, that would be so cool. Still need some from Series 25. Yeah, I need to get that mechanical penguin thing. I do need to pick that one up. But oh yeah, Schmeichel as well. Oh yeah, that would be. Oh my god, that'd be so sick. Come on, Lego. I feel like do you feel like if they won, like on an absolute crazy, if they won the Euros, Lego would do something like that. That'd be crazy. Promos and double points are reasons to wait. Have to find a good clearance deal to pick something up before then. Agreed, TJ. That's why I'm like kind of umming and ahhing with these avatar sets, because I've got those codes to use. But it won't be in the next couple of weeks for sure. So they might have sold out by then. Who knows? Is it the D&D CMFs next after the space ones? I believe it is, Emily. Yes, I believe it is. Yeah, I should have done double OP points with parts, because I had like a bit of a list of pieces that I want. Although I'll go through in a bit all of the new pieces that have been added and see which ones see if there's any on there that I want to get. But yeah, I think that is probably going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I very much appreciate it. If you could like the stream, if you haven't already, that would be much appreciated too. Members, there will be another video tomorrow coming out. It will be the day traveling and the first day of Chicago, so look forward to that. It will be available to all members, as I've been pretty slacking with the content recently for you guys. So hopefully you enjoy that, and then I'm hoping to get each day up until Sunday. There'll be 5 days, and then yeah, members, I will also hope to start streaming again next week for you guys. Like I said, I'm going to concentrate on getting all these videos out this week, and hopefully get my main, like the main public video out, and then I will look at getting streaming again. But yeah, they are starting to display. I think where was I earlier? Sainsbury's in Newbury still had them, but yeah, it's getting a bit if you're after very specific ones, I'm sure it's going to get quite tricky to get. But anyway, that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you all very soon. Where's my end screen? Okay, bye.